Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
So this was another very bountiful thrifting excursion. And then this is my haul, almost strictly boho. So if you love boho, eclectic, mid-century modern, this is the video for you.
Oh, wow.
Traditionally, it's called French wire.
Anything on the 45.
And then there's that piece there.
So I'm so excited. My friend showed up this morning early and we headed off to Stillicum, which is this beautiful little town. It's not even quite a town. They don't even have a grocery store, but it's so adorable. It kind of reminds me of New England. It's right on the water. It's got these beautiful houses. They're all very quaint and charming, and it is the neighborhood garage sale today. So there's garage sales everywhere. It's almost overwhelming. So anyways, we are on the hunt for treasures. Now,
Good morning. I don't know what else to say.
what are you on the hunt for?
Anything valuable?
Anything valuable?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you know when I find it.
Okay. For $1 a piece or $1 for both? $1 a piece. I will take those. They're fun. Yes. What is this? Whoa! I like this. That's crazy looking. It's a lamp. Wait until I show you this gorgeous garden. They are having a garage sale here. Look how oh, and there's Matt. But look how beautiful the hydrangeas are. Oh, so pretty. Oh. I like this. Look, it's rattan. And how much is the screen?
The screen, that whole thing is 75.
Oh.
Okay. And then this is 75. I can ask it's actually my sister.
Uh-huh.
So, because I.
So I've been waiting for this box for a while. It finally arrived and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to open it. With a team of Italian designers, Teddy Blake creates handbag designs for every style choice. They're made of beautiful, luxury, premium Italian leather and are dyed and treated to withstand the test of time and maintain a luxurious look for years to come. Following the knowledge gathered from decades of experience in the luxury leather field, Teddy Blake craftsmen turn every bag into a work of art. I'm so excited about my new bag. This bag is called the Clio, and I ordered it because I love the long gold chain, and I always prefer a smaller purse since I do so much vintage shopping. And what's really cool is I'm gonna go see my friend in just a couple days. She has a whole itinerary plan. We're gonna do a ton of vintage shopping, and we're gonna go to some restaurants. And this is such a perfect bag to go from like daytime shopping and hanging out to a really nice dinner in the evening. And so anyways, I'm just thrilled. I want to thank Teddy Blake for being the sponsor of this video and for sending me this beautiful bag, which I know I'm going to enjoy for many, many years to come. And don't forget to check out their website for other beautiful handbags and to sign up for their mailing list so that you can see all the new bags as they're coming out. Before I go get all that furniture, I'm gonna get I think an iced coffee with some cream in it and some Gouda egg bites from Starbucks. I'm kind of addicted now. That's how they get you. So that first pickup was a doozy because it turned out to be a private pick, and I bought a whole bunch of other items and they gave me a free vintage, like mid-century modern love seat, more like 70s, but it's really cute. Look how good these are. Oh my God, I love them. Oh, these are amazing. I paid $100 for them and they are absolutely magnificent and probably super heavy, and I'm all by myself, so we shall see. Well, hello, my name is Abigail, just in case you didn't know that, and I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington called Abigail's Artful Abode. I have an antique booth in Seattle, Washington. I sell on almost all the major platforms, and I'm very active on Instagram, so if you're not following me there, you should, because I post content every single day. I also have a coupon code for my Instagram followers and my YouTube subscribers. It is LOVEITBUYIT, and it saves you 15% on all your purchases on both Etsy and eBay. And all you have to do is, I know YouTube can be so tricky, but if you click on kind of like the title of the video, it will open up a whole page, and that is where you can contact me directly or go to my Etsy link or my eBay link. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna start with the art first. I actually picked up quite a few pieces. I'm gonna show you 3. Here is this one. It's this beautiful watercolor painting. It's a winter scene in a vintage frame. I wanna say I paid like $5 for it, and it definitely has very much like a mid-century modern feel, but I love the colorway in it, and I think it is just a really sweet piece. So for some reason, I have been really attracted to owls lately. And so I loved this cool piece with these 2 little owls. They are so adorable. It's got this wonderful vintage frame. I would say this was probably done in the 70s. I think she said her aunt did it. And this one, I think I paid $6 for. More and more, I'm picking up Asian pieces. I know I've mentioned this in the past. Living in the Pacific Northwest, we are very close to what's considered the Pacific Rim, which is basically very close proximity to Asia. And so obviously there has been many Asian immigrants over the years, but there's also been a lot of tourism, and people have brought things back from Asia. So lately I've been picking up a lot of Asian art. Here's another piece. Obviously I know it's Asian because it has that little pagoda gate right there. It is also really beautiful, and it also looks like a watercolor. Very similar to a watercolor. It looks more pigmented from what I could see, but it's a lovely scene, and I thought it was adorable. I cannot remember what I paid for it, maybe like $2 for this, but I could not leave it behind. It's very sweet. So I could not even believe this. So we went to this sale, and there was 2 of these bunches of grapes. These are marble. They're very heavy, very cool looking. very organic, and ooh, I don't know what's on them. Something's on them. Anyways, he only wanted $1 a piece. Now these range anywhere between like $60. I've seen them go for up to like $700, which is just crazy. And as soon as I find out like what I'm going to list them for, I'll pop it up here. But I think they're kind of cool, and they kind of add an organic touch to anybody's decor. This is a wonderful vintage lamp. This actually just attaches to like a desk right here or a table, and it's an articulated lamp, so it kind of moves around. It's very utilitarian, kind of reminds you of Pixar, doesn't it? And I loved this pop of green color, and this was only $2, and typically I wouldn't buy something like this, but I looked them up and they are actually fairly valuable. So I had this in my bought pile, and 2 people tried to buy it, but it's this wonderful lamp. Look at all the different types of wood. This was made by a master craftsman, obviously. The shade is kind of funky and weird, and I'm not sure what to think about the shade, but I love the body of it. And it says $7, but I think I only paid $5, and I was really happy to get it. I thought it was such a cool lamp, one of a kind, extremely unusual. So this next piece is a crystal eagle. Now this is signed. He said, the seller said it's from Germany. What's interesting is I cannot figure out what the signature says, and Baccarat, which is a very high-end luxury crystal glass company, makes a similar eagle like this. This one is not Baccarat because they are signed on the bottom, and I would have recognized the signature. But on this one, I cannot recognize it. I'm gonna have to continue to do research, and it's very, very hard to read, and I think it's in German, so it's hard for me to figure out what it says. Anyways, he is beautiful. I did pay $10 for him, but this poor little old man, he seemed a little bit sad, and he was moving, and I think he was ill. And so anyways, it felt good for my friend and I to buy some stuff from him at his regular prices, so we didn't even negotiate. I got this really cool wine rack. This is another piece where I had set it aside and somebody was trying to buy it, and I'm like, that's mine. Anyways, it's this really cool 1980s wine rack, but what I loved about it is it has caning on the side, and it is like in mint condition. I bought this really cool Ikebana base. Look how cool that is. It has and originally it was $16 at an antique store probably. It was made in 2006, but it's got this strip glaze on the bottom. It is probably Japanese. It's got the flower frog already built in, and I only paid $2. I bought this bamboo plant stand. Plant stands do, I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but they do really, really well. So I love this, and it actually, she made me buy both of them. So I bought both of them for $16. It's this one, and then this cute little chest. And now I'm glad I bought the chest. I think the chest is adorable. And I don't know where you would put it in the bathroom. A bathroom would be really cool for this. And these aren't very old. I mean, they were probably from the 90s, but we just do really well with tiny furniture pieces at the store. And this one I could almost list online because I could definitely ship this. I hate shipping bigger items, especially if they have weight, because if they have weight, they have to be really packed with a lot of paper and bubble wrap, because if you drop them just from the weight, they can break, right? But I think I would ship this because I think it's cute. And I think somebody would like it online, and I don't see these very often. Even though they're not that old, they're also not that common. So I picked up a few textiles. I'm only going to show you a couple. I love this one. It's this beautiful green pieced runner. So it looks like 3 different panels. And this may have very well been done on a loom by somebody who basically does this kind of handicraft. To me, it looks very much like South American, even though the colors look more African to me. Anyways, it is a beautiful piece. Then I also picked up, so let me tell you, Bark Cloth does amazing online. I wish I could get my hands on bolts and bolts of it, but it's really hard to find, which is probably why it does well online. So I spotted this from like 20 feet away, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks like bark cloth. It is this beautiful light blue bark cloth with, gosh, what are those? Like hydrangeas? I'm not sure. The flowers, if you know what these flowers are, that would be wonderful. I would love to know for my description. But it's this beautiful piece. It's not gigantic. It's almost like a tablecloth size. But I have even sold like sample sizes, just like little pieces, and they've sold really well. So anyways, I was so happy to find this. And it was one of my favorite pieces from the whole day. The other item I found that I think is going to be really valuable is this Santana t-shirt. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow. I'm almost tempted to keep it, but if it's super valuable, I have to sell it because I have bills like everybody else. A lot of bills. Yes, a lot. Anyways, I don't want to talk about bills. It's a happy day. Anyways, I love this t-shirt. And then on the back is where it says Santana. I paid $5 for it, and I cannot wait to look it up and see what the value is. Last but not least, I found 2 adorable little books. This is The Young Housekeeper's Friend by Mrs. Cornelius, 1859. Look at that. It is so sweet. I may read this. Not that I need advice on housekeeping, but I think it's so adorable. I actually really love the title, and I just think it's cute. And then I also thought that this was beautiful. There's so many people into plants right now, and this is called Beauty from Bulbs, the rare and choice bulbs for spring planting. And look how beautiful this book is. It's all embossed. It almost looks like wallpaper. It's so sweet. And what is the date on this? It's an oldie too. I'm gonna say it's probably newer than the other one. Yeah, so this one's 1930. But again, I think I just see a young person like picking this up, right? And any kind of books that are about gardening that are vintage are really popular as well. I mean, I haven't really picked up any gardening books, but I need to keep a better eye out for those because those are supposedly really hot sellers right now. So thanks for joining me on this exciting thrifting adventure. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I really hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise I will see you on the next video.